Does your partner try to talk about a problem? Maybe raise their voice a bit, and you stop responding. Avoid eye contact, turn away, start doing something else, or even leave. 3 reasons why the brain puts up a wall. 1. Physiological overload, flooding. The brain short circuits. During intense conflict, the body can be flooded with stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline. Heart rate accelerates, blood pressure rises, and the ability to think rationally drastically decreases. The wall of silence is a freeze response. The brain shuts down to protect itself from further stimulation perceived as unbearable. When the amygdala detects a threat, even just emotional, it can bypass the prefrontal cortex, logical thought. The result is a physiological inability to process information, listen empathetically, or respond constructively. Shutting down becomes the only perceived option to survive the emotional wave. 2. Learned helplessness and perceived futility. The brain believes talking is useless. If past attempts to discuss, explain, or resolve problems have repeatedly failed, been ignored, or led to painful escalations, the brain may learn that engaging in conversation is pointless or even counterproductive. The wall of silence becomes a learned strategy to avoid further pain or frustration. You stop trying because the brain already anticipates failure or suffering. It's a form of surrender that communicates desperation and the conviction that communication cannot lead to anything good in that situation or with that person. 3. Extreme conflict avoidance. The brain flees the threat of disagreement. For some people, any form of conflict is extremely distressing. The wall of silence is the most radical form of avoidance. Not only is the difficult topic avoided, but interaction is completely cut off to escape the emotional discomfort of confrontation. It's a desperate attempt to end the unpleasant situation by withdrawing completely. Instead of facing the problem, even if uncomfortable, the brain chooses total emotional escape. This not only solves nothing but leaves the partner alone with the problem and the feeling of being abandoned in their time of need. Ask for a break, don't build a wall. Learn to say, I'm overloaded, I need 10 minutes. Save if silence is your weapon or your prison. Follow me for more relationship advice.